Hi guys, today I'm going to give you 3 must-dos with your irons to help you nail them every time. Okay, so to hit a perfect iron shot, we must hit down on the ball. Okay, so what that means is that as we are coming into the ball, we're hitting the ball, then the turf, taking the divot after the ball. So these changes are all around trying to get you hitting down and through it to help you with the strike, with the face control and the distance. Okay, so there's 3 things within the setup that you must do with the irons. Okay, I've got a 7 iron here today. It can vary depending on the club, but the first thing I want you to think about is this ball position. So typically right in the middle of the stance here. Okay, if you're struggling, what I suggest you do is use an alignment stick or another club, pop that in line with the ball there and just get your heel line right in the middle there. So that's going to give you that reference point. It's also going to help you when you're striking the ball to see where you're taking the divot. See if you can take that divot after the alignment stick. Okay, if it's a longer iron, we're going to shift the ball slightly further forward. If it's a shorter iron, pitch and wedge 9 iron, it's going to be just back of center. Okay, so let's assume mid iron, ball in the middle. Okay, the second thing in the setup is you're going to have your weight 50-50. Okay, we don't want that weight back. If anything, you can go a little bit forward, but only 60-40 on that lead side, but start with 50-50 and see how that goes. And then finally, you're going to get your hands forward. Okay, so big fault I see in a lot of golfers is the hands get too far back, the weight gets too far back, the ball position gets forward. You can see what's going to happen here. Poor low point control, catching the ground first, and you know the rest. So ball in the middle, weight 50-50, hands forward. That's going to give you the position initially to hit down and through the ball. So we've got a good setup now in the backswing. Okay, so the big thing, again, bear in mind, we're always trying to hit down and through, yeah? We're not going back and up. So if we think about the backswing, the key thing that all good iron players have is they stay relatively centered. Okay, so from here, as we are rotating back, we are turning the hips, moving the left shoulder down, keeping the head relatively still. Okay, so you imagine a line either side of my hips here, or a zone if you like, and I'm always trying to rotate within that zone. Okay, so quite a simple visual, but what you don't want to be doing is you don't want to be sliding. In the odd case, I get people almost getting too ahead of the ball. Just from here, with this good setup, I want you to feel yourself rotating back, staying nice and centered, staying on top of the ball. That's going to set you up for some good iron shots. Just a reminder guys, if this is your first time watching the channel, please consider subscribing. I post 3 weekly videos every week to help you improve your game. So into the final piece of the jigsaw. Again, just a reminder, you know, there's a lot of content here, but you might find that actually I'm doing the setup, I'm doing the backswing, I need to focus more on the follow through. Okay, so clearly we know the best way to play golf is having one simple thought. So I want you to look at this and think, yeah, what am I doing? What am I not doing? Okay, so into the final piece of the jigsaw here, we've got the setup, we've got the backswing, now on the way down. Okay, big move here, and it's all about the weight shift. Okay, so from here we get to the top of the backswing, and what we want to do is we want to move our weight onto our lead side. Okay, big faults I see is always people staying either too central or even too far back. Okay, all that is going to lead to poor low point control, not hitting down on the ball, not taking a divot after the ball, and losing all that control. Okay, so from here we've got our backswing, and then we're going to shift into that left side, move that weight, move that pelvis forward, move that weight into that left side. I'm really feeling that weight sort of in my left foot, in my left heel, up that left side, and at impact, I really want to be, you know, roughly 90% in this lead side as you're striking the ball. So I'm going to finish up with a very simple drill that you can do when you're practicing. Okay, so what we've got here is a T-peg. We are going to pop the ball down, put the T-peg in front of the ball about 3 inches or so, and the idea is that you're able to hit the ball and then continue and hit down through into the T-peg. Okay, essentially hitting the ground after the ball. So as a recap, we're in the setup position. We've got our weight, our ball in the middle of the stance. We've got our weight 50-50. We've got our hands forward. We're staying centered, and then we are shifting the weight forward, hitting down and through that T-peg. So let's see if we can move that T-peg forward. Yeah, really felt that compression there, down and through it. If you can see on the screen there, attack angle minus 6.9. So that's me really hitting down and through the ball. Hope you enjoyed that today, guys. Some really simple tips that you can take away and improve your iron play. Look forward to seeing you again very soon.